You're literally a dude who's like, I don't know how to fight these gods, but we'll figure it out. I was gonna wait until tomorrow to give it a full day, but it has only been 13 hours. And we already have 1,800 reviews for Dragon Age The Veilguard. And we're sitting at mostly positive. So, I mean, I thought, nobody wanted to play this, but clearly people are enjoying it. So let's check this out. All right. Seems fine so far. Combat is much more intensive than the last ones. The writing is painful, actually painful. I'm only like 2.5 hours in. From what I've seen, the writing as a whole is good. Moments are like, it's certain moments that people have had problems with. Again, in the time I've played, I have not encountered a moment with the writing where I'm like, ooh, but I'm very early. So, game is really fun in terms of combat and overall play. The dialogue could use some support, however. Regardless of that, if you want to play a good ARPG, can't go wrong with this. I agree. It is great. The voice acting is, I love the voices that they use. Some of the like facial animations and like the emoting could definitely use some work. Like the lip sync is, it's all right. But the actual voices, top tier. I love it. This is not a review. Okay. This is, This is a place where you can lay down your grave flowers and funeral sprays to the tombstone once beloved BioWare. Thank you for what you have done, and may your legacy be never forgotten. See, this is the issue right here. This is somebody who's given up. And this attitude is not conducive for you to enjoy gaming. It's like people with Ubisoft. They say, Ubisoft's terrible. And you know what? They have released some stinkers. You know what else? They've released some great games. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is on my Game of the Year list. It is incredible. Assassin's Creed Mirage, it was decent. Nothing crazy, but it wasn't bad. Now, yes, Star Wars Outlaws, that was kind of, all right, I get it. But every once in a while, there comes a great game. And if you just continually write it off, then they never get the chance to release those great games. Now they just got to make it consistent, And this right here is, rest in peace. It's like, Veilguard is really good so far. Like, really good. Wow. See, a lot of positives. I am returning for now as I can't get past the press any button screen. So the title screen. It only does an audio sound, but then doesn't move on from the screen. Oh, no, he's having actual issues. I thought this was like a meme. Sounds like a hardware. See, here's the thing. I didn't have any hardware issues. I haven't seen anyone else have hardware issues. Are you playing on a toaster? Because that might be. But then doesn't move on from the screen despite disabling Defender, Firewall, AVG, Citrix, Vanguard. I haven't had to touch any of the settings. Yeah. This game gave me more woke mind virus. 10 out of 10 would transgender again. That rhymed. That's funny. Yeah, I know people are losing their mind. Oh my God, there's a trans person. Listen, if that's the biggest problem in your life, you got a good life. I couldn't imagine being bothered by that. That's sad, but again, some people just like to complain. The game is actually great. Really enjoying the storyline. The combat is decent, and the side quests so far have been great. I agree. I'm glad these reviews are by people who have played 7 hours, 1.5. That's a little short, but I'll take it. 0.8 with cutscenes. Like if you take cutscenes out, that's like 20 minutes of gameplay. Get out of here. Lots of good reviews. I'm really happy to see this. I wanted this game to do well. Really impressive so far. Getting great setting, story, cast of characters. That's true. I love the side characters. Combat is incredibly refined and action-packed. I agree. It's very fluid. Optimization is solid and actually good. Good job, EA. You actually didn't royally screw up this time. Yeah. Again, good on EA. Like, that's what I'm saying. If people wrote off EA after Battlefront 2, we might not have gotten, Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor. Give them a chance. Careful, even though it's listed as Steam Deck verified, it does not work. I have all settings on minimum, but the game always crashes in the first cutscene. Unplayable. I don't know about this. I just ran it not an hour ago on my Steam Deck OLED. it defaulted to low settings. I was able to play that. I bumped it up to medium settings. I was also able to play that. That's what I'm currently playing it on. Obviously, the quality's going down like no shit. But it's running fine. I'm not running at like 10 frames. It's fluid. It's fun. I can actually enjoy it. Maybe on the older Steam Deck, that might be an issue. But on the OLED, it runs fine. On high, I was able to get to the starting screen, and then when I hit play, it just went back and quit out. So I'm guessing you can't run it on high. But medium seems to work fine. Oh, here we go. It's a diehard fan. He's going to complain about something. I'm a diehard Dragon Age BioWare fan. I mean, if you really were, wouldn't you be open to things changing and adapting? I've been playing all their games since Neverwinter Nights and Jade Empire. Dragon Age Origins was a masterpiece. Sequel's great. Okay, but I'm 2 hours in and a few problems already arise. The world has disappeared from this game. The world has disappeared? You mean it's changed from what it used to be 10 years ago? Okay. Every character feels like they went to the same school, same village. We're just running on Crash Bandicoot track. Every companion is joking, even though the world is ending, and the people are supposedly dying everywhere. Well, I mean, if you talk to people who are in like high stakes jobs, you know, cops, paramedics, stuff like that, you'll find a lot of them have kind of a cruel sense of, not cruel, but like a dark sense of humor. Because that's a conducive way sometimes to deal with trauma or bad stuff happening is, woo, let's keep it lighthearted so we're not sitting here, you know, curled up in a corner crying or, oh my God, the world's ending, because that's not going to help anyone. It's okay to be lighthearted in the midst of a bad situation. You got to keep morale up. Come on now. I hope this gets more Dragon Age-y. What does that mean? Dragon Age-y? It's already Dragon Age. Like, listen, if you don't like change, I suggest you stop buying all games, because guess what? They're gonna change. The studios are allowed to take a different direction. Games are not made for you. They're not made for me. They're made for the masses. Okay? So if a game comes out and you don't like it, one, don't buy it. Doesn't make the game bad. Doesn't make the studio bad. Just means it's not for you. And if you take that personally because you made the old Dragon Age games your identity, like I'm a Dragon Age fan, which you say here, that's on you. Can't help you. I'm a gamer. I like games, period. See, that lets me take everything in. All right, what do we got here? Initial impression is bad. The immersion is not there yet. I feel out of place with this character. A nobody who just happens to make friends and meet every NPC from the previous games. What's wrong with that? Feels like cheap cameos in a railroaded movie. But they're not cameos. Like, they're along the ride with you. They're your companions. They're fighting with you. They're not just, hi, I'm here, bye. What's this? Starting out as an all-knowing hero. You're not all-knowing. You're literally a dude who's like, I don't know how to fight these gods, but we'll figure it out. When every Dragon Age game has been a game about slowly being introduced to the world through your character. Dude, did you even play? I know it says 2 hours at review time. I don't know if this dude played. Your character's whole shtick is after the initial thing happens, it's kind of just like, holy shit, things are going bad. I don't know what to do. Let's figure it out. Like, we got to stop this from happening. I'm not sure how, but let's go ask someone, or let's at least go there and figure it out. Did you even play? I don't think you did. Again, I'm not very far. Maybe you just didn't pay attention because you immediately wrote it off. You're like, I don't even care. It feels like the Rook might as well have been the Inquisitor from Dragon Age 1 since she is so determined to save the world despite having no real connection to it. Well, they have no connection to it. Okay. I don't have any like innate connection to the world except that I live on it. Do y'all listen to yourselves before you type these out? They have no connection to the world. If the world ends, that means I end. So I'm thinking if I can try and save it and prevent the world from ending, I get to continue living. You don't need some deep connection to the world. My dude, you're living on it. The character's living in the world. If the world ends, they're screwed. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh God. All right. 1,900 reviews. Okay. Oh, now we're getting into it. All right. Oh, already read that one. I'm a diehard. Just read that one. Okay, here we go. 1 hour in, so you've played basically nothing. The French dub is I can't speak about that. The designs of the Kunari and demons are a mess. Really? I like the demons. It almost looks like their circulatory system is part of what constructs them. They look cool to me. Why can everybody and their mom do magic all of a sudden? Oh, I mean, why not? What if opening this veil thing like introduced magic into the world? Who cares? Why even if I pick a rough answer, is it said in a lighthearted way? Because your guy's not a prick? Okay. Character creation is very in-depth. Too bad everybody looks like a cartoon character with weird proportions and smooth skin. Again, why is everybody all hating on the art style? Like, yeah, it's different than the old ones. Again, some of y'all just need to not buy games anymore because you can't get over your identity being ingrained in these older games. It's like these COD fans. Oh, Black Ops 6 is trash. I miss Black Ops 2. Then go play Black Ops 2. Leave Black Ops 6 to the people enjoying it. Trust me, things will be better off for everyone if you just stick to your games that you like. 1 hour in game, 5 minutes of actual gameplay, and I'm already disappointed. Look it. He told on himself. 1 hour in game, 5 minutes of actual gameplay. Your review is invalid. 10 years of waiting for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. My disappointment. Oh, man. Y'all put more effort into 0.3 hours? 0.2 hours. So you've played the game for 12 minutes. You've watched a cutscene. You put more time into this review than the actual game. This is sad. This is like people who leave a really nasty comment under a video or like a TikTok, and they put so much time into thinking of something that's like, oh, I'm going to really upset this person. You gave up your most precious currency, time, and you decided to write something negative? Like, that's a lose-lose. It doesn't matter what you said. Like, you lost. You gave the creator your time, which is what they wanted. You lose. Like, come on. Okay. Yeah, whatever. 2.3 hours. It's not a Dragon Age. I mean, it is, but as a game, it's decent. I like it. But the atmosphere of the previous game is gone. Well, what? No shit. You're telling me a different game has a different atmosphere? Guys, Black Ops 6 takes place in a different time than Black Ops 2. Crazy, right? Guys, God of War 2018 takes place in a whole new world than God of War 3. I know that might be a deal breaker, but just be ready. It's like playing Guardians of the Galaxy. I agree on this. Which, if you haven't played that, Guardians of the Galaxy, that one, I know people wrote it off because Avengers sucked. Guardians of the Galaxy is great. You control your squad. You do joint abilities. It's so much fun. The story is incredible. It has some Guardians of the Galaxy gameplay because you can combine abilities. It's great, which can be fun for some, of course. But it's not Dragon Age. And that's what I personally wanted. No, you wanted an older game. Listen, you got to be open to change, people. If you're not open to change, you will be left behind, like this guy. 1.1 hours. Nope. 3.7. Oh my God. Guys, these are so long. The magic lay in the freedom, not enforcing a message yet. Dragon Age feels like a hollow shell where borrowed agendas have replaced the world of genuine choices and consequences that once made it unforgettable. So I know, of course, they're probably referencing like, oh, we're pushing like trans agenda or something. Again, I've seen the clips. I know what they're talking about. That doesn't seem to be the entire game. Now, of course, nobody likes being shoved some message or agenda. I get it. Subtlety goes a long way. If little moments like that take you out of the plethora of good things a game delivers. Now, again, I understand, but if a couple issues distract you from how much good there is, then you're really not a fan. Like, I can say, as somebody who's biased towards Ratchet and Clank, there are some Ratchet and Clanks that are exceedingly better than others. And there are some that are like, you strayed too far. All for One, it was like the, co-op platform. It was like, all right, Full Frontal Assault. I loved, some people hated. So I will brush off some stuff and be like, oh no, but I love it. It's Ratchet and Clank. I don't even know if you're a fan, man. You might not be. 0.9 hours. Nope. All right, finally reached the title screen after 2 hours. Oh, yeah. What's wrong with that? Yeah, they did the thing where you play through it and then it gives you a nice, panoramic and then delivers the title. So far, it's bricked twice. Hey, what do you mean by that? Bricked twice to the point I had to hard restart my computer. So far, gameplay is decent when I actually get to play. That's not a review of the game. Your PC might just be shit. Like, does anybody think of that? I can't stand a review that has nothing to do with the game, like at all. Because I've seen other people play it, and I've played it. I've played it on my Steam Deck, and the only time it quit is because I put the settings too high. Like, some of y'all might just have shit computers, which is a great reason if you're not sure. Unless you have a powerhouse PC and you know I can run this on anything, get it for console. Like, get it for console. There is a much higher chance it's going to run smoothly on console than your PC. Like, there's a reason, PC ports or PC drops and there might be issue. They have to configure this game for the bajillion configurations of PCs out there. They have to build what? PS5, Series X, and Series S? 3 configurations. Now PS5 Pro. Maybe get it on console. Your computer might just not be beefy enough. Could be. Or maybe you need a new card. I don't know. Can go to a Best Buy. Go to Geek Squad. Or I don't know. I've never taken my PC in. Wherever you take a PC to get fixed. I'm sure there's local places. 0.2 hours? No. May contain a spoiler. I can't do that. Okay. Cons. The writing, not good. So much exposition. I love exposition. See, this is a thing right here. Some people hate exposition. I love it. Give me I'm a cutscene slut. Give me cutscenes. I want to learn about the characters. I want to see the interactions. Like, I love exposition. Give me the story. These guys must have never heard of Show Don't Tell. I don't mind. But that's valid. Like, I get it. I was looking forward to Neve's character, but she speaks with zero emotion, sad times. She reminds me of Ikora from Destiny. Like, Ikora spoke. She didn't show emotion a lot, but when she did, like, it really, packed a punch because she was always so confident in her ability. Which, same with Neve. Dude, Neve's the best character. She demonstrates, like, I can dispatch, I can do this, like, I'm the best. There's this weird blurry effect over everything that's really ugly. Can't speak on that. I don't know. I feel like I'm on the tutorial stage even after playing for over 3 hours. Maybe. I'm sure it's a long game, no? Solus, all right. Blood magic all of a sudden. He did not do that in Inquisition. There's been some other things that don't make sense. Like, this is an alternate reality. It could be. Again, things change. Things change. Pros, the environments are really cool. Agreed. I enjoy the combat so far. Very awesome. I also agree. Will update when played more. All right, so he's 4 hours. You know what? I will give you some sauce. You get the sauce. I got to spend more sauce because I have too much. All right. 8.2 hours. Wow, you've been playing most of the day. Seems fine so far. We already read that. That was one of the front page ones. My background with Dragon Age, let me guess. Oh, good God. I'm not reading that. There are no meaningful conflicts or disagreements. Well, when the world's ending, it gives you a little bit of perspective on what real issues are. It's kind of like, I live in the U.S., and I went and visited the Philippines. And I mean, things are tougher there, to say the least. I already don't complain much about life in general, and I certainly won't moving forward. It gives you some perspective. When the world's ending, maybe you spilling your coffee isn't actually a problem. So that could be, but I don't feel like reading all that. I wanted to love this so much. 10 years waiting, my favorite franchise, but this is an insult. Oh boy, here we go. I wrote off the reviews. That's good. Because I was going to play it anyway. Good. I can look beyond the political stuff. Good. It's pretty and mostly runs super smooth, I agree, when it's not crashing post-cutscene. What? All right. But it's still a highly polished turd in my view. Ooh. Poor writing. It all feels emotionless. I'm bored 4 hours in. Man. Again, I haven't hit like a bad writing moment. Again, the facial animations could use some work. That will help the emotions. Because you can hear it in the voice, but the facial models, they're not emoting enough. I'm not a fan of the combat. I love the combat, especially when it seems so easy and without challenge. Dog, it's not a Souls-like. Not everything has to be a Souls-like. And then get to a certain place and you can't beat a boss. And you give up and ask for a refund. So you're upset that it scales with a boss? Get good. Isn't that the usual response? Get good. I mean, if the scaling is that sudden, I get it, but I don't know. I've played some bosses and learned to parry, because there is a parry and like riposte, which is nice. You played 30 minutes too long to qualify. Wait. And you give up and ask for a refund, only you played 30 minutes too long to qualify. This doesn't feel real. Somebody tell me this is a joke. I mean, listen, I'm going to go play repetitive dungeons on Dragon Age 2. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't like it, hey, man, go back. I'll give you a warm hug, because a warm blanket. There you go. You definitely need it. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, what else we got here? 4 hours. I'm just here to push the positive reviews. Yeah. Listen, I am here for the positivity, because the game is great. Slow clap. No. Wholesome. There we go. You get a wholesome. Good. Push the positivity. We need more of it. There's too much negativity out there when it comes to games. Expectations are too high. Everyone expects everything to be perfect. Everyone thinks the game should be, for me, exactly what I want. Things change. Optimize exactly how I would expect an EA title to be optimized. Crashes when opening that require me to restart my PC. Crashes on title screen. Crashes on settings screen. Dog, that's a PC issue. Don't post a review that has nothing to do with the game. This is a waste of space. 0.4 hours? No. 0.2? No. I miss the days when you could buy a CD version. I do too, actually. I like having physical stuff. I want it. Nope. What do we got? Wait, why is this scrolling up? Well, I've only just started the game and will adjust my rating over time, but there are already some serious negative points for me when it comes to character creation. I simply may not create a woman there. No feminine proportions. Yeah, there are. You can't make your character look like Stellar Blade's main character. I mean, nothing's like obnoxiously disproportionate, but there are feminine proportions. Everything is smooth and genderless. What's that supposed to mean? I am a woman. I also want to portray a woman in the game. I want to feel and look feminine and not like a genderless alien. This is already robbing me of all immersion, and it pisses me off. Sorry? I don't know. Again, how you want to... I don't know. I can't speak to... I've never cared about character creator. Some people really do. I don't. Like, yeah, if I can make my guy look cool, cool. If not, all right. I don't give a shit, because that's not why I bought the game. Character creators like a sprinkle on top of the sundae. Whether it's there or not, I don't care. I mean, yeah, here. We'll give you a warm blanket. You seem legitimately upset. So, all right. What else we got? It's not for me. That's it. The rest is pointless. The choiceless, the refunded. Okay. I love this bullet points. Don't make me read a fucking book. Love it. Dialogue curated to be nice and non-confrontational, leaving a sense of meaninglessness while talking to companions or story NPCs. Okay, I can see how that's okay. If it's non-confrontational with your companions, I could understand that a little bit more just because you all have like a joint mission and you have more important shit to do than fight. But if it's with everyone, yeah, I could see that. There's no subtlety or intelligence in dialogue. Everything is bluntly presented and delivered. Yeah, subtlety goes a long way. Exploration never rewards you with anything interesting or unexpected. I mean, it's not open world. I find lots of gold. So, I mean, that's kind of nice. And I found an axe. But, I mean, if you're looking for more, all right. Gameplay is extremely floaty. Your character and enemies slide around as if it's on ice. See, I enjoy that. Everything I can, dodge and jump and you don't feel heavy. What is this? So, do you want to feel heavy? Do people just want another Elden Ring? Is that it? Like, I swear everyone wants a Souls-like. Nightmare is not hard, but a test of patience to wear down enemies. That's most difficulties, though. Like, most higher difficulties, it's patience because they have more health. They do more damage, so you have to dodge and block more. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. In combat, companions are simply abilities, tactics, and planning a thing of the past. I guess. I don't know. I felt like they're helpful. There are no puzzles but time wasters. Are y'all buying this for puzzles? Really? Puzzles? That's what you want? I don't know about y'all. I'm not buying this for puzzles. Menu delay. I haven't experienced that. Yeah. I'll try and keep track of that, though. There's no ability difference between races, now called lineage. That's true. I was hoping each race would have like a little, like in D&D, elves have dark vision. Or, if you're like a dragonborn, you might be resistant to like fire or something. I was hoping for a little bit of that. Maybe they'll add it. I get that. Kunari was thought a joke before it was confirmed that it's actually how they looked. Why? Like the character design? I mean, I guess. You can respec at any point. Yeah, that's good. There's no consequence, nor should there be. Let people play differently. Y'all just don't like options. Like, yes, restrict me. I don't. You need a warm blanket too. Like, just, man. I don't know why I jumped into these. They're all so negative, but they all barely played. And then the people who played seem to like it. There are some that don't. But man. Whew. All right. Well, that was Dragon Age The Veilguard. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to upload more, put out some more videos. I'm going to put up some shorts. I'm playing it on my Steam Deck, which, again, run either low or medium. I don't know about the original model. The OLED runs great. But let me know what you think of Dragon Age. I'm having a great time. Are you? Is your computer crashing? Because that's the first time I've seen that. And if you want to see another one of these Steam reviews of Black Ops 6, because that one's pretty juicy too, you can go up to that corner over there, and it'll be up there. And have a good rest of your day.